Hello agents and welcome back to another 0-hour video. Update 3 is finally out, implementing several improvements and the coop mod that we had talked about in the previous video. Today I thought I would show you how I complete the first mission, Terror House, solo in hardcore mode and achieve a score of 99 out of 100. First, I use the M4 and the C2 charge. The M4 is the most important thing. I use it because Terror House is mostly CQB and you are less likely to run out of ammo. You can also use the night vision instead of the C2 if you want to go for the breaker switch. I would discourage you from using the grenades since you might kill a defender who isn't hostile yet, which would give you negative points. Spawn in the backyard, check right and left quickly since there may be someone there already patrolling. If there is no one outside there, then he's at the back, run to the right and you might see him there facing the door. This is an easy capture to do, which will give you a lot of points already. Okay, so once you've captured or killed this one, and there should only be one outside as far as I know, you can start clearing the ground floor. You can do this from the windows or through the bathroom windows. Clear one floor at a time so that you can get in and collect the weapons. Also, note that you will find most of the traps in the ground floor. So before getting in, just make sure that there is nothing on the doors. Destroy them. You're gonna get points as well for that. So here I'm basically killing anyone trying to push the back room there. So I'm trying to get as many kills as I can through this door. If it doesn't work, I go on the right side. And here what you can do is you can climb and you can look through the bathroom. And this door will most of the time be open if you alerted the defenders. So it's a good way to peek through and see if you can kill a few of them through the bathroom without getting noticed too much. So once I've cleared this side, I go to the left side and I'm gonna get a few kills through those windows if there is anyone there. Okay, so the first hostage is there. I'm gonna shoot the wall first and then kill the hostile. I usually do this because I want to make sure that if I'm about to kill a hostile, they are actually attacking me. If you don't do this and you kill a hostile and they are not attacking you, then you're gonna lose points for this. So that room is clear, the hostage is fine. I'm gonna switch to the other side now and I'm gonna check through those windows to see if there is anyone in the room that I forgot, and it seems to be clear. Now I'm gonna climb the wall just a bit just to see if there's someone in the bathroom, and so far it looks like the ground floor is clear. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get into the room and I'm gonna collect the weapons. So I do one floor at a time. Once the floor is clear, I try to collect the weapons. And in the ground floor, just remember you're gonna find a lot of traps, so just take your time, don't rush through, don't run through the different rooms to collect the weapons. Just make sure that you take a look at the door frame and you defuse all the traps, because this is where you're gonna find most of them. You get points for defusing them and you lose them if you activate them. Okay, so the ground floor is cleared. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna climb this wall all the way to the roof. I'm gonna stay away from those windows. I'm still aiming at them just in case there is a defender standing there. But once you're on the roof, so don't go on the roof, just keep climbing, be careful, and you should find 2 hostiles on the roof. Sometimes even 3, it's pretty rare, and sometimes they also have a hostage. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna shoot the wall again, and then I'm gonna do a headshot, unless I miss. And again, this is to make sure that I actually kill a hostile that is about to attack me so that I don't lose points. So again, I say usually it's 2 of them there, but I'm being careful here just to make sure there's no one in those rooms. Once it's clear, collect the weapons quickly, and you're pretty much done with the roof. Alright, so once this is done, you can climb down the same wall, the same side, all the way down to the first floor. So just make sure you go all the way to the far left, avoid the windows, go down to the first floor on the wall, and then go back up. Okay, now I'm going to look through the windows and try to kill as many hostiles as I can. And again, same procedure. What I'm gonna do is try to find a target, shoot at the wall first, and then do a headshot just to make sure that they're alarmed. Basically, what you don't want to do is kill a hostile if their weapon is down. If their weapon is raised, then you are pretty much good to kill them. You know that they're alarmed, they're looking for you, and so on. But sometimes they need a little motivation to use their weapons and so on. So once I've killed a few there, I'm gonna switch all the way to the right side, avoid the windows again. I'm just going to make sure this balcony is clear. Sometimes they get out here, so they can flank you, which is pretty bad. And then I'm gonna pick through this window just to make sure there's no one in the bathroom. Sometimes you can even find one with a hostage in this bathroom. So I felt that I've done as much as I could on that side. So I'm gonna switch side, try to get a different perspective. And again, climb the wall, take my time, just try to see if I missed one of the hostiles there. And again, I didn't see anything, so I'm gonna go to the other side. I know the ground floor is cleared, so that's fine. I don't worry too much about it. And again, I'm gonna try to look through the windows, take my time, go carefully, and there it is. There is the second hostage there, and I can quickly kill the hostile. And then under that bed on the left side, sometimes you can find one as well hiding, so just be careful. So it feels like I've done as much as I could, trying to clear the first floor, so I think it's about time to get in. Again, I'm just making sure there's no trap. Usually they're on the ground floor, but you never know. And what I'm gonna do now is trying to quickly collect the weapons and just making sure that some of the rooms that I missed are cleared. Especially these ones. Sometimes you're gonna find one in this room, but there's nothing here, so all good. Okay, next is clearing this room right in front of me, which is a little bit more challenging because bots could be coming from 2 sides. As you get in, be careful this wardrobe on the left side corner because there could be a defender hiding inside as well, and same in this room there. Make sure this room is clear as well. Sometimes they hide inside, but everything seems to be clear here, so all good. Okay, so the first floor is clear, so we can move on to the second floor. I'm gonna be climbing this wall again, checking the bathroom here. Sometimes there's one hiding, sometimes there's even a hostage. If it's clear, move on to the far left side of the wall. We are going to be clearing the room, looking through the window and making sure nobody is flanking us on the balcony. Once you have a target, shoot the wall, and then follow with a headshot. Okay, so once you think you killed as many as you could from this side, go back to the ground floor and then start climbing another wall. On this one, just make sure there's no one on this balcony there on the right side, because they could flank you. And if it's safe, start looking through the windows carefully and slowly and see if you can kill a few more hostiles. Okay, so at this stage of the match, the ground floor and the first floor are clear. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to go to the second floor through the stairways without fearing getting flanked from the lower floors, and I'm going through the front door here. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I can take a look on the left side, because there's the room over there. Just make sure there's the one. And if there's no one, I'm gonna close this door, I'm gonna check this room at the back, and then I'm gonna quickly check the room on the right side, because sometimes you're gonna have some hiding in there, and you cannot check them from the outside. So you have to do this one really slowly. If that room is clear, perfect, you go back into the living room, cross to the living room, so that you can go to that small room on the left side there, and then just make sure there's no one in this room. If it's clear, perfect. You just have to worry about the big room and the one on the right side. And voila, this is it. So that was the last AI on the map. The game told me there was one last AI to find. I couldn't find anyone. All objectives were completed, so that was pretty much all I could do here. So at this stage, it's all about collecting the weapons from the floor you just cleared, just making sure you got everything. You can also try to find the remaining traps if you haven't defused them all. Just be careful, don't rush too much. If you are going through doors you haven't opened yet, just make sure there is no trap behind. the last thing you want is to die right at the end. And yeah, once it's done, you just need to evacuate. Yeah, I use my C2 there right at the end, mostly to open this door really quickly, mostly because once the extraction point is displayed, you only have a few minutes left to leave the place. So if you don't do that, it's going to be a fail. It won't count your progress and you won't unlock the next map. And this is it. So if you follow this, you can pretty much unlock the next map. You can do this one in hardcore solo and get a 99 out of 100 points, which is pretty good. So there you go. You got 99 problems, but finishing this map in hardcore and solo ain't one. And this is it for this 0-hour video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like and to subscribe to support the channel. I hope this video will help you complete the terror house in co-op, either with friends or in solo, in the regular difficulty or hardcore, and unlock the next one. If you enjoyed this one or if you have any question, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.